to Quick Cuppa, the series where we try and simplify some of the things within QuickBooks Online and help you manage your books. I'm Georgia and I look after our in-product chatbot, the digital assistant, which you can find within the help button of your QuickBooks Online account. Within the digital assistant, it can help you with all the things that you need to know on QuickBooks Online and also can help you figure out issues like reconciliation when you come across problems. So let's talk about reconciliation. Reconciliation is an accounting process where you compare two sets of data to make sure that they're accurate and they're correct against each other. So what is the goal of reconciliation? The goal is to make sure that the data that you have within your QuickBooks Online matches with your bank statement or your credit card statement to make sure that they're accurate, that you're not missing any transactions, and that the transactions that you have in there are correct and accurate against your books. So what are you going to need to reconcile? So firstly, you need to be logged into your QuickBooks Online account. You're also going to need your bank statement. So you will need a bank statement for each of the accounts that you are trying to reconcile, and you'll reconcile them separately. I also recommend having a pen or a highlighter ready so you can mark off your transactions as you go, and maybe a cup of tea or coffee to get you through. So firstly, you'll need to go to the Reconcile tab. So you might find that under Accounting. It'll be on the left-hand menu. From there, you'll choose the bank account that you'd like to start reconciling. So you're going to have to go one by one for all of your bank accounts or your credit cards. Once you've chosen your bank account, you'll see the opening balance and the opening date, and then you'll see an option to add in your closing balance and the closing date. That you can find on your bank statement. So that is the closing date and the closing balance of your bank statement. Once you're in, you'll see all of your transactions on the reconciliation. On the top right-hand side, you'll see a part which says difference. The aim is to get that to $0. That is what you're trying to do with your reconciliation. That means that there is $0 difference between what is on your bank statement and what is on QuickBooks Online. If your difference does not say 0, that means that there's either additional transactions that are in your bank account within QuickBooks Online, or you're missing a few transactions. So what you'll need to do then is go through your bank statement and your QuickBooks Online transactions that you'll see on the reconciliation page. How I recommend that you do it is go through the transactions line by line. So have your bank statement in front of you and your QuickBooks Online and tick off the transactions as you see them on your bank statement. Make sure that you're going through one by one so then you can identify which transactions are either missing or are additional that shouldn't be on there. There's a number of reasons why there may be transactions missing throughout your reconciliation. It could be that you have, for example, excluded transactions when you've gone through the categorization. Or alternatively, you could have duplicated a transaction or added a transaction in manually that isn't on your feed. So you'll need to make sure that you're ticking the transactions that need to be included in your reconciliation. So on the right-hand side, you'll see little circles where you can tick. So just make sure you're clicking tick if they are on your bank statement, and then keep going until they're down to 0. If this difference still isn't 0, there might be missing transactions that you'll need to go out of your reconciliation tab and add them into your books before you go back to reconcile to make sure that they're in there. So when you've reached that $0 difference and you're happy with everything reconciled within your accounts, then it's ready to save. And that's your reconciliation done. Until next time. We highly recommend reconciling either monthly or quarterly to keep on top of it. If at any point you're struggling with your reconciliation to get that difference down to 0, if you jump into your help panel in your QuickBooks Online account, the digital assistant has a reconciliation flow that will help you decide what to do next and take you through the steps of figuring out how to fix that reconciliation. We also have our learning and support pages where there's heaps of information and advice on fixing that, or you can always talk to one of our friendly staff on phone or messaging to help you with that reconciliation.